All right, guys, how you doing? It's Michael from Core Evolution. It's 6:30, time for boot camp. So yesterday, if you joined us or if you saw on, checked out our YouTube video this morning, we did upper or lower body yesterday. We did a bunch of circuits with weight, and then we did another circuit immediately after that with the weight and then with the body weight. So today we're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to do something along the same lines. However, this time we're going to use weight with the dumbbells, and then we're going to do it with some bands. So we have the long thin bands that we're going to incorporate into the workout. So that being said, today I've got Lillian here, and I've got new mommy and Greg. It's been a while. So they're usually part of our 5:30 in the morning crew, and so she just had twins. Greg just had twins. So actually, this is her first time back or second time?
No, she came back in the morning.
Oh, in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, only a couple of times, a couple of weeks. So it's been a while. So I promised I'd go easy on her if she came in. So I'll go easy on her. But Lillian, I'm gonna take Lillian. I'm gonna push Lillian today. So, anyways, it's gonna be fun. But it's gonna be a quick workout as far as the circuits we're gonna do. But we are gonna make it tough by incorporating the bands immediately following the dumbbell workout. So we'll start off with our warm up. We're gonna go with a number warm up, nice and easy for reps, and then we'll get into the workout. So, excuse me. That being said, we'll start off with our squats. So let's go with 15 squats, bodyweight squats, nice and easy. Some water really quick. So that keeps going to our walkouts. So we're going to go 10 walkouts, no push-ups. So we did get the squats to get the lower body working, but just primarily to get the blood pumping through the body. We'll get the walkouts going to get the shoulders and the arms and the chest, so we're going to get the triceps going. After on the 10th one, I'll have them drop down and go right to 10 push-ups. So on the 10th rep, we'll drop down to 10 push-ups. So now, see, what we should have done is had her bring the babies in, so then we could have used those. If you don't have weights at home, she could have shown you how to use the weights, but the babies is weight. Just right, push, then push.
You could have brought your babies too, Lillian.
Make sure we keep the butt down, keep the back flat. As soon as we're done with these 10 regular push-ups, I want 5 diamond push-ups. So I'll bring the hands in close. Only 5, only 5. Hands in under the shoulders, once you can, under the chest for sure. Walk them out a little bit more, walk them out a little bit further. Your hands, there you go. Okay, put down a bit, there. Better, better. Nice, nice. Good. Alright, so back on your feet now. Let's your feet. Okay, so get a quick drink of water. That was a quick warm up. That's all we do for the warm up. We're going to drink if you want it. While I put water all over the place. Rookies. Now, when I was referring to the bands, a lot of people might be thinking I'm thinking about those booty bands and ones you wrap on your legs. However, I'm talking about these bands right here. These are longer bands. I think they're like 36 inches long as far as length. But they're loop bands. You can find these anywhere on Amazon. I know that some of the people that were selling them on Amazon were backed up, but I know a lot of people are now getting the bands in. So if you get a chance, this is, I think, not the lightest one, but the second to lightest as far as tension-wise. This is the next one up. But these are great for doing certain exercises. You can do these, incorporate these into the workout as far as supplement of dumbbells. But I'm going to show you today how to use them with the dumbbells in the workout. So. We're going to go through our first circuit, and we're going to do pretty basic with the dumbbells, and then we'll go and incorporate the dumbbells with the bands afterwards. So we'll go through a quick workout with the dumbbells, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll add the bands to the workout. So, ready? All right, so starting off normal. We always start off with our shoulder press. I like the shoulder press starting off with. So we're going to do a 12 rep shoulder press. All right. Now, if you have issues when you're doing the shoulder press and your elbows are all the way up here nice and wide, which is the primary position you should be in, you should have the dumbbells down here by your ears. You can always bring the elbows in a little bit closer. That might take some of the tension, some of the pressure off your shoulder, and still allow you to do the shoulder press. Ideally, with dumbbells, we'd like to have them about here, but if it hurts a little bit too much, go ahead and bring those elbows in. Here, we're going to go into 15 curls. So 15 bicep curls, keeping the palms up. For every one of these exercises here, we're going to incorporate the bands on the next set. We're going to set one dumbbell down. We're going to go into our rows. So our left leg in front, right leg to the back. We're just going to go with a nice easy dumbbell row. Again, think about putting your elbow into your hip. So we don't want the elbow coming up here. We want it coming at an angle into your hip. We're going to go 15 reps on the right, 15 on the left. So we want to make sure we keep the shoulders down and the elbow into that hip down here. As always, we want to make sure we inhale when the dumbbell's down here, exhale as we pull that dumbbell back. Yeah, if you do your 15 on the right, go and switch right to the left side. Here we're going to go into 15 tricep kickbacks with the right, 15 on the left. For those, we're going to get, again, put our right leg to the back, left leg in front, elbow up nice and high, kick that arm straight back so that from our shoulder to our elbow is parallel to the ground. Yes, ma'am. We're keeping that elbow, that back of the arm nice and straight, parallel to the floor. Elbow is nice and high, at least even with the shoulder. We'll straighten that arm back nice and straight. And on these, don't be afraid to open the feet wide. Don't be afraid to really give yourself a comfortable position with the legs. You don't want to be having to struggle to stand up and maintain the position with your leg. In this exercise. Keep your legs nice and relaxed. Lean over as much as possible. Ideally, we want to make sure that our elbow is up, level with our shoulders, and not drop down to the bottom. And as soon as we're done with these, we're going to drop on the floor.
You and her daughter doing it.
You can do them on your toes, you can do them on your knees. Just have your fingers on it.
10?
15.
Okay.
And some of those want to listen quickly. Remember, because we do want to target the chest, we do want our hands outside of our shoulders. We do not want to make it low. I'd rather have them outside the shoulder, at least one hand width outside of our shoulder.
They used to. Until we stopped. Until COVID.
Tired already?
Yeah.
All right, great. Get a quick drink of water. We'll give us some water. From here, we're going to do the same exercises, but now we're going to include the band. Okay, so now we're going to go a little bit slower with this circuit. Okay, we're going to drop the number of reps down with the dumbbells, but we're going to try to keep the same number of reps we did prior in the first circuit with the band. So we're going to start off with 10 shoulder presses. Okay, so 10 shoulder presses with the dumbbells. With the dumbbells. All right, here we go. Ready? 10 shoulder presses. Go. Now, one thing I've noticed, Lillian has her feet spaced out a little bit apart, and great, well, she has a little bit closer. I'm not saying she was right or wrong, it's whatever feels comfortable to you. If you like to have your feet out wider, that's fine. If you you like them in narrow, that's fine, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, when they're done with those, they're going to set them down, they're going to pick up their band. We're going to go one arm at a time, so we're going to put our right foot in our band, and we're going to bring it up here to our side. And from here, we're going to press 15 times with the right, 15 times with the left. 15. So, a little bit awkward. It is going to require you to use a little more tension in that shoulder so the band does not pull the arm around. We want to make sure we maintain a tight position not only in our core, but also in our shoulder here. 15. We want to make sure our palm is facing almost front, or about 45 degrees. Yeah. We'll go 15 on the left. Now this is too hard for you to do from a standing position. You can always do it from a kneeling position as well. And you can drop it down. You can go on your knee here, you can sit on your knee, or you can sit on the front foot. If you want to put the front foot up here and you want to do it with the right side, you can do it here, and you can go from here also if that's easier for you. Okay? You do not have to do it standing up. You can modify it so if you're on your knees, it's a little bit easier. Okay? Got it? All right, so now we're going to go into our bicep curls. We're going to grab the dumbbells. We're going to go into our bicep curls. We're going to go 12 or 10 reps on these now. And palms up. And as soon as they're done with this, they're going to grab their band. We'll go 2 feet, 2 hands, and we're going to go curls here. There, we're going to go 15 curls with the band. Now if we want to make it easier, we bring our feet in closer to have more slack on the band. If we want to make it harder, we open our feet up wider, put more tension on that band. We go 15 reps. When they're done with that, they're going to grab their dumbbells. You're going to grab both of them this time. We're going to go 10 rows, dumbbell rows, both of them at the same time. Feet together, we're going to put our butt back. Our back is nice and straight. We're going to bring those elbows into our hips down here. Keep our shoulders down. We're going to go 10 reps there. We're going to go ahead and put 2 feet into it again like we did for our biceps. We're going to grab it with 2 hands here. We're going to lean over. We're going to grab it nice and close to our feet here. And from here, we're going to go into our position again with our back is straight. From here, we're going to roll just like this. Okay? If we want to make it tougher, again, feet out wider. If you want to, you can even step into it here like this. And roll like this if you want to. Whichever's easier, whichever's harder for you, depends on what you want to do. Step closer to your back. Go 15 reps here. So different ways that you can use the mat. Again, if this is too easy, we can always put 2 feet here or 1 foot even. You can roll here like this.
Right now, he's at hers.
So they get their 15 reps. They're going to grab 1 dumbbell. We got 15 or 10 kickbacks with the right hand, 10 with the left hand. So right leg in back, left leg in front. Yep, elbow up. Keep that arm back. We'll keep that elbow in line with our shoulder so nice and straight. 10. So it was 10 on the right, 10 on the left. So we drop the number of reps down with the weight, but we increase the number of reps with the band. Retract your band. Now we do the same position that we did for our shoulder press. However, this time we're going to have our elbow up here, and from here we're going to straighten it out. Okay, so our elbow is going to be up. The band is behind me here. I can even put my one foot back here if I want to make it a little bit easier. Down and up. Okay, now, you get it? Okay, so now,
keep it bent.
you want to keep it straight. Behind, up, down to one knee. Actually, put the go on down on this knee.
Yeah, keep it like this is right. When I put it behind me.
Yep, so want to keep the elbow up here, from here.
Keep it by your face.
Hey, that's it. Now you notice on here she helps support her elbow with her other hand, which is great. You know, Lillian's over here struggling over here, but she's getting it. Want to make sure we try to keep as much, that elbow up as straight as towards the ceiling as much as possible. But I can still feel that little tricep back here. The baby tricep is getting tighter over. It's perfect. So again, if you have to modify it, we can drop down and make it a little bit easier. Or we can be tough, we stand up and do it tall like that. So we'll go 15 on the right, 15 on the left. When we are doing it from the knee, whatever, once it's up, 15. Whatever hand we're doing it, that's the foot that we want on the ground. That's on the ground. We want to be opposite knees on the ground. We are going to wait for Dre to finish up. Okay, so now we got 10 push-ups. And again, on your toes, on your knees, doesn't matter. Nice. Good job. Great form with the push-ups. I like it. Whether you're on your toes or on your knees, their backs are flat, their hands are in a good position, they're outside their chest. All right, so now we're going to do push-ups with the band. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and grab that band and we're going to wrap it around our back. It's going to look like this. From here, we're going to get down to our push-up position. Whether we're on our toes or on our knees, we're here. We got our push-ups. Okay. Oh yeah. We're going to go 15 on these, so get the foot down, get the back flat, on your knees, if you need to, on your toes. Hey, nice. Little difference? Yeah, she felt it automatically. Try to get the elbows in between the band. You got to get times 3, yes. Yay, these are good. And these are great. And these are really, really tough. And a great way to finish off any chest workout, whether you're doing a circuit like this or you're doing heavy chest with flat bench and dumbbells. That was 15? I don't know. I'm going to check the cameras. All right, good. All right, so I'm going to give them another quick water break. And we're going to do it again one more time. So you see, just from adding the band, and again, this is the second least tension band. The red one is. The orange one is the one that has the least tension. Then it goes to the red, and the black, and the purple. You don't need to go super heavy tension on these bands, especially if you follow it up immediately with some or preceded with some dumbbells. It makes a great way to burn out those muscles. Again, you have to apply more tension to the body part that you're working because the band has a tendency to want to move away from you. You have to keep it under control to be able to do the exercise. All right, ready? All right, let's go. Let's go that same thing like this. All right, so we're going to go now and do the same thing, same workout, same exercises with the dumbbells, followed up by the bands. The second set we did, or the first set we did with the higher number of reps on the dumbbells with no bands. The second circuit we did with a lower number of reps with the weights and a higher number on the bands. This time for the third one, we're going to do the same number of reps with the dumbbells and with the bands. So we're going to go 15 reps with each dumbbell, 15 reps with each band. All right. Here we go. Back to the shoulder press. We're going 15 shoulder press. Here we go. We're walking closer to the door. I saw that. Get closer and closer to the door. So that's it. Deep. Yep. So that's it. So, same weight that they're normally used to doing. Actually, Andrea's a little bit lighter for her, but she's coming back, so it's okay. But they're still feeling that fatigue, and that's what makes it tough. Right into the band. You're good. Right into the band. We're going to go right side and left side. You have to be going on your knee. You do it from your foot. Do it from your foot. 15 on the right, 15 on the left. Press. Okay. Now, if you're having a little trouble, if she wants, she can bend that right knee a little bit. Bend it. Now, take it. So she's shortening up the space here. Make it a little bit easier when she's pressing it up. All the way up straight, all the way up straight. And you can see Lillian's muscle right here. Her shoulder popping out.
It's still there, Lillian.
Yay.
Yay.
All the way up, come on, all the way up. Bend those knees. Get the knee.
Yes.
Okay, set it down. We're going to 15 bicep curls.
Okay, then.
So this time I'm going to have them grab it both hands like this, one like this. Let's put one foot on top of it here. So make sure you have your foot securely over the band too. I think it should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Make sure it's securely over so it doesn't come up and hit you in the face. And from here, we're going to curl. Up and down. Oh, that's it. There we go. I don't know. Curl up. Ah, there we go. Okay? That's a little bit too hard. Let's go back to the way we did it before. Okay? So, we're going to open up here. Yep. We're going to go from here. All right. Now I want you to open up a little wider. That's it. Good. And again, so I try to have them do both bands under one foot. A little bit too tough. So we'll go right this way, but I have them open up their feet a little bit wider to give to apply more tension to that band, so it makes it a little bit harder. But so they can still keep their technique and their form the way it should be. Deep. Okay, so we're going to grab your we're going to go into our dumbbell rows now, so 15 dumbbell rows. Elbows into those hips. Elbows into those hips. We want to make sure we keep those shoulders down. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to have them go do like this. So I'm going to have them flip it around one foot, two hands. There you go, one foot, one hand. From here, they're going to lean over. So we're going to bend our knees. We're going to roll from here, this position here. A little bit harder, but I think it gives them good tension where they still get, they can keep their form, pull that elbow back into their hip. Yeah, much better. So don't be afraid to have variations. Do variations with the band, 2 feet, 1 foot, strap it under to where you have both hands on it or one hand on it. Don't be afraid. Go on your knees, do some of the presses. Don't be afraid to play around with it. Whatever gives you the best tension that you can do to give you a good workout, but yet still keep your technique. That's the most important thing. Normally this would be the opposite foot, so Normally, if they're doing the rows with their left foot would be to the back. But for this exercise, because we're using the band, we want to keep that left leg in front. Okay? So that one? Right here. So the backs are still straight. You're in a good 45-degree position. I think that's a good one. Good. All right, back to the dumbbells. Actually, we're going to go one dumbbell. We're going to go with our dumbbell kickback. So right leg to the back, right hand up, and kick it back. Yes, ma'am. 15 reps on the right, right into 15 on the left. Here we're going to go 15 extensions with the band, 15 on the right, 15 on the left. Cover that. And right hand, right foot, up here. Now you want to move. Like that. So you see how Lily's supporting her elbow here, trying to keep it facing up. So from her elbow to her shoulder is nice and vertical, which is exactly what we want. Same thing with Dre over here. A little bit of trouble, keep the hats in the way. I'm gonna try to help her out a little bit. And I feel the tricep work. I know the technique is there. 15 on the right, 15 on the left. And again, make sure the band is securely under the foot, please. Bring your right hand down a little bit more, Lily, so it's more band. Here we're going to go into 15 push-ups. And then 15 push-ups with the band. I also like the technique too because their elbows are staying below the level of their shoulders. Their elbows are not coming out here, they're staying down here, which is great. Back.
Over your back.
Times 3.
Okay.
All right, 15 push-ups with the band. Let's go. Put that booty down. Get those backs down, the butt down. Now, I'd rather see them do good form with the band, or even without the band, and only go down halfway as opposed to going down all the way, but get their lower back arches, their butt still stuck up in the air, or their hips go down, but their chest stays up. So I'd rather see a half rep with correct technique than a full rep with poor technique. 15?
Yeah.
Sure?
I did 5
Got
times.
the camera? Got to check the camera? You got 15? All right, good. Get some water with it. So, very simple exercises, but upping the intensity with the band. Now we didn't keep track of time. I let them go a little bit longer on the rest. The second set we had to take some time to explain how to do it with the band. Third set we still need to explain a little bit more, which is fine. Once you get used to the bands, you know how to use them. You can definitely keep track of your time. You can shorten up that time, your rest period, and you can make this a really tough workout. If you only have the band, these bands are not that expensive. You can find them real cheap, and you can give yourself a great pump workout if you only have 10 or 15 minutes. They work out really, really well. All right, we do a little bit of abs really quick. After that, whatever you're doing over there, come back. We do a little bit of abs, then we'll get them out of here.
We gotta put on the J-Lo music for Lilia.
Oh, yeah. My ab is slow.
Okay, so all the way down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep our legs bent. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put our hands up over our face. We're gonna reach up, grab that ceiling. Usually we now see we can also do this with the band too. If we wanted to, we can put it around their back, have the band up there in their arms, and get extended, but we're not going to do this. All right, we're gonna go 15 reps. Reach up, grab the ceiling, keep your lower back and your butt on the floor. Get your head and shoulders up off the floor. 15 reps. Let's go. Keep the hands over your face as much as possible. Now, if this blows your lower back, make sure you want to feel like someone is stepping on your belly button and pushing your lower back into the floor. Keep it flat as much as you can. Concentrate on keeping your core engaged and tight. That'll help keep the lower back flat and help hopefully alleviate a little bit of pain that you might have back down. 15. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cross the right leg over the left. We're going to pick that left foot up off the floor, hands at our ears. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to crunch straight up. We got 15 reps. So they're keeping their chin up. They're keeping the foot up off the floor. And what we're doing here is with the leg that's across and the left leg right here is supporting it, we're increasing that tension in those lower abs on the left side. We'll do 15 on this way, then we'll switch it up. Same thing, pick the foot up. Now we're increasing tension in those lower abs on the opposite side while still working the upper and mid abs doing the crunch. So a little bit more bang for your buck. Anytime you pick those feet up, you're engaging those lower abs. Now, in different ways, we want to make sure that we have those legs, not straight. We don't want them bent all the time. We like to have them straight, the legs are out all the way, straight, lock. Or keep the knees up, 90-degree position, the legs at 90-degree position. We'll engage those lower abs, and we'll get that full work if we still want to make the exercise a little bit tougher. All right, last one, there we go. Hands on the ball of our back. We're going to go 20 scissor kicks. So 1, 2, 3, 20 of them. Let's go. So keep their toes, their feet close to the ground. Cross them over. When we're done with that, we're going to sit up and we're going to go 40 Russian twists, 20 to each side. No, if you want, you can do whatever you like. Oh, she's calling me out. All right, so they're going to grab their weight because they felt the workout was not that tough. All right. Again, you can do it with weight, you can do it with weight or without. They have their feet up, which is great. If that's too much, put the heels on the floor. But they're both turning their shoulders, they're turning their head, they're turning their chin. They're getting a full turn rotation even with that dumbbell. 40 total, 20 each side. So, very simple workout, guys. Very simple exercises that you probably do all the time, whether you're at the gym or even at your house, but made more intense with the bands. So, if you guys have questions on the bands or where we get ours, let us know. You can message us, we can let you know. Tomorrow we'll be doing full body, so it's Wednesday. Wednesday will be full body. We'll do a full body workout. So join us at 6:30 for that tomorrow. And again, guys, we're hearing more and more that we're starting to reopen up things. Barbershops and nail salons are going to be opening up pretty soon. So we're hoping the gyms will be opening up soon. So that being said, we'll have our precautions in place. We'll have our policies that we have to follow when we're here at the gym. But more importantly, we will be having specials for new and returning members. So be ready, okay? Be ready to take advantage of them. If you'd like to join us here at 6:30 for our class, message us, let us know. We'd love to have you guys. Appreciate everything coming in. Appreciate Greg coming in. Next time, we should bring the babies. They have some fun. But I appreciate him coming in and doing the workout with us again. Very simple workout, but made all the more harder with the band. So give it a try, guys. Let us know what you think. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 for a full body workout. Have a good night, guys. Be safe.